Hi Scorpio, welcome back to Omkara Tarot, and let's do your energy check-in, you and your partners, till the end of September. Scorpio, these are general collective readings, will not resonate with each and every one of you. So take what works for you, okay? Leave the rest. So let's begin. Temperance, nice card. This flipped out, or Scorpio, for you, a card of healing. I'll just keep this aside and see if it's going to resonate with the rest of our reading. So let's begin here. Dear God, Goddesses, Angels, Spirit Guides, please bless this reading for Scorpio and send them the messages they need to hear the most at this time. Thank you. So Scorpio, thank you, all my subscribers. Thank you so much for all your appreciation. I am touched by all your comments. Thank you very much. And if you're new here, we welcome you to our Omkara family. Do join us, subscribe to the channel, and yes, become part of us. We meet here weekly for all kinds of readings, monthlies, love readings, you and yours, weekend love bites. So yes, we welcome you in. Let me explain this to the newcomers. I've set down two sets of cards, one for you, one for your partner, and in the center we have your mutual energies. Okay. So before I open your card, Scorpio, I'm going to take an angel blessing card for you, and let's see what the angels have to bless you or advise you with. So my angels, what do you have for Scorpio now? Please give us a beautiful card for my Scorpios. Okay, so Scorpio, you get the card of look deeper. Okay, look deeper and steady progress. And bottom of my deck, I did have the Page of Swords as well. So I think you're trying to get more information regarding something, right? You're keeping a close watch on somebody. You are trying to see what the other person is maybe up to. Things are really not clear. On the surface, things look a certain way, but you're trying to find out, get more information, it seems. And yes, you're trying to make slow and steady progress towards your person, it seems. Trying to bring some kind of harmony and balance back into the relationship. So let's see what your cards say, Scorpio. So the first card I have for you on person A's side is the Chariot, the Emperor, Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Wands in reverse, Six of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. For person B, I have the Knight of Cups, Nine of Swords, Seven of Wands, Ten of Wands, the Star, and the Four of Wands. Okay, so what's happening here is, let's start clarifying person A first. Person A has the Chariot card, so I think they are progressing in their own life. Excuse me, Scorpio. So this person is not perturbed by anything. I think they have a plan and they're moving towards it. And with the Emperor card, which signifies being in control of their life. So they know exactly what they want and how they want to get it, and they are moving ahead fearlessly, and doing a very good job of it as well as the Queen of Pentacles. Yes, maybe things were a bit unstable between the two of you at some time, and because of that, this person, I think, has picked themselves up and decided to carve out a niche for themselves in the world. They know that person B is keeping a watch on them. They know that. I mean, this card has come out twice now. So they know that certain things, wherever they're going, whatever they're doing, they know that somebody else is keeping a watch on them. But whatever this relationship was, because it didn't give them stability, and maybe because their counterpart came across as a bit harsh sometimes, or maybe there was communication problem where one person wasn't speaking well. I think person A picked themselves up and said, hey, listen, I'm not waiting for anyone to be nicer to me or give me the stability that I need. I'm going to maybe go out and get it on my own now. right? I'll pick myself up. I'll become this Queen of Pentacles. I will work towards my own happiness, because person B brought in a lot of instability into their life at one point. There was some sneaky behavior, I think, that happened, and now this person is saying, hey, I don't even want to talk to you anymore. This person A had some enlightenment of some sort, right? They were stuck for some time, they thought about it, and then they had this epiphany that, hey, listen, there's really no point, waiting around for this person to kind of give me what I want or become a better person to me. Maybe they are a nice person, but somehow in the relationship, it became a bit toxic. So person A decided, I will take charge of my own life. I am in control of my own life. They waited for a while, but then once they realized that person B is not bringing them any stability, they cut off communication, I think. They cut off communication with person B, and I think is very busy in their own life and their own work. Yeah, they've moved away to, from all these troubled times into a happier space for themselves. Scorpio, give me a second. I need to put on one more light. Yeah, sorry. So this person said... So this person said, I want to go, I think I'll leave the situation altogether, and this is becoming very troubling for me, and I might as well move on to a calmer place of my own and cut off communication with person B altogether. Not that there was any love lost here, Scorpio. They did love person B a lot. Maybe they were together for a long time and they had a lot of love for person B. They had shared a lot of memories, made a lot of memories. Maybe there were kids involved here. But it came to a point where person A said that, I don't feel secure and stable. So it's better that I put a stop to the situation altogether and carve out a brand new life for myself. And that's when they got down dirty, got down to work, and decided to become the Queen of Pentacles themselves and be happy. Eight of Pentacles, Spirit? Yes, they've gone on to become their own empress now. Now because they have focused on themselves, they are living now in self-love, they are earning well, they are working, they have established a firm foundation for themselves because person B didn't bring it to them. It's not that person A didn't love person B, but it just came to a place where I think there was a bit of toxicity which came into this relationship, maybe, So anyways, the point is person A is in a happy place now. Okay, they have left somebody behind, they have cut off communication, and they have carved out a brand new life for themselves. Let's see person B now. And why is this person in person A's zone when, person A has already put this to rest? Now this person B, has a lot of romantic feelings still for person A. They are coming across as the Knight of Cups. Whenever they think of person A, they still, remember all the good memories, and they are still hoping, I think, for a second chance with person A. And that is why this energy is still lingering. Yeah, they feel very passionate towards person A. They still have good memories, like I said. They are deeply attracted to person A. They want to still come across and flirt with person A. And they want to make that choice, or they want person A to make that choice that, will you give me another chance? Whatever happened in the past happened. But the problem is that this person, I think, in the past they did come across very well, right? This is the reason why person A left them in the first place. They were passionate, but maybe they had other options, or they were flirting with other people as well, and that rocked this person A's stability altogether. And that's the reason I think person A left in the first place. And now when person B thinks about it, it gives them a lot of sleepless nights. That, oh my God, what did I do? Why did I do that? Because now, when my person A is gone, I miss her. I really miss her. And yes, I did not do right by her. I maybe cheated or lied or was harsh or rude or mean. This person keeps going back and forth in their mind now and having nightmares about the way maybe they treated person A. But they still do want to have a fresh new beginning. They want to, complete out whatever happened in the past and hoping that, person A will forgive them maybe and they can start something brand new with person B now. They know that person A is very defensive at the moment. They know that person A is guarding their life, their privacy, and because person A knows, about all the sneaking, lying behavior, the way they were cheated upon, and the person B fears that if they come towards person A now, they'll be rejected, right? Now they won't be accepted back. Now this is really burdening person B. It's like become a huge burden because things have already been exposed about person B to person A. They know everything that happened and why person A has left. And they don't know now. It's burdening to, figure out how to have this conversation with person A. What can I say now to, how can I express my love? How can I express my love and how can I have this communication with person A? Just thinking about it becomes like a big burden to person B. They don't know what to say anymore because they see person A thriving on their own. They don't need anyone else. They don't need person B now to give them stability. So those things were never offered in the past and now person A is saying, hey, I'm okay on my own now and you live your life the way you want to. I cared for you, I loved you, but now that I've moved on, I'm okay, I don't want you. Person B is now wishing upon a star. They are hoping and wishing and praying that by some stroke of luck, they can somehow have this brand new beginning once again with person A. They want to bring back stability now. After all that has been lost, all these times that person A was probably begging them to, give them stability in the partnership, they never did, and they came across as the King of Swords in reverse, harsh and mean and rude, and taking person A for granted. Now they want to come and offer stability. Now they are hoping and wishing that person A would agree, but they also know now that person A is very angry with them. Very, very angry with whatever has happened in the past, and they also know that person A doesn't need them anymore. Person A is now the Queen of Pentacles herself. That doesn't stop them from hoping for a reunion with them, right? And that's why they keep looking, they keep checking on, person A all the time. Is there a chance? Is person A with somebody else? When can I sneak back in if, they want to be victorious once again with person A. They want to have this wish fulfillment once again with person A. But and they want to heal the situation. They want to heal the situation. I have my phone's ringing now. Excuse me. So let's see now what's in your mutual energy, Scorpio. I have the Two of Swords here. People are wanting to make a decision or not making a decision, right? Second, I have the High Priestess, still keeping things in, and the Page of Wands. That means a message of some sort. Let's see. Let's clarify these cards. These are mutual energies, Scorpio. Let's see what they want to say. So, Spirit, what's this Two of Swords for them in the mutual energy? Two of Swords. Two of Swords. One more, Spirit. Oops. The point here is, Scorpio, that nobody can really make a decision. I mean, I don't think person A wants to make a decision anymore. They've already turned their back, right? They've already turned their back and they've pulled away their love energy from person B. And person B also knows that whatever happened in the past, there are some quite bad memories attached to that. They know that. that whatever has happened, I don't think person A is going to forgive me that quickly, and they are being unable now to express even an apology. So right now you're both in your heads, at least person B is, for like, I can't decide whether I should even approach person A or not. Person A anyways has their blindfold on, doesn't want to make a decision, and person B is unsure that they'll be rejected. They won't be accepted back because they know what's happened earlier. So what's this High Priestess spirit? High Priestess. This is just till the end of September, Scorpio. Don't worry, things change, okay? High Priestess spirit. What's this High Priestess? One more. One more card, please. I think you both do feel, or at least one person feels that love, but none of you are really expressing it, because this queen has her sword up now. Okay, she's not going to accept any bullshit. This person B has to do some self-reflection at the moment. Right? They need a little more time to understand the worth of this love that they, I think, casually just tossed away. This is time. I mean, both of you, heart of hearts, know what's happened. You can pretend all you like, but you both know why this relationship has broken off. And I think it's time for person B to kind of be in self-reflection mode a little longer, because this queen is very sure that she's not returning. So what's this Page of Wands spirit? This is indicates somebody is sending a message. So yeah, the Chariot is here. One more. One more. I think somebody is coming across to the other person and saying, hey, let's just start something brand new again, okay? Even if it's not the way things were done, this is a message that probably will come, charging towards the other person that, hey, can we begin again? And maybe just work together somehow. Find some kind of equal footing or equal ground where, it's not like the Two of Cups where you fall back in love and, get back together as a couple. But I think person B has been thinking long and hard as to what is the kind of offer I can make which will kind of bring my person back into a zone where we can at least work together in a amicable and happy way. Okay? So I don't know what this plan is, but yes, person B is kind of thinking of how I can move towards person A and start something brand new. I don't think this is going to be like a proposal of marriage or anything. It's going to be like, hey, can we do this business partnership together, or can you help me with, a doctor's appointment, like some excuse to kind of start working together with person B once again. So that's all I have for you right now, Scorpio. I hope this resonated with you. And I'll see you on Thursday now for your Love Bites. Take care, love and light. Namaste.